Hello and welcome to the another presentation, and the topic is options, the derivative product. First we'll understand what is derivative. A derivative is a contract that derives its value from the performance of an underlying entity. Underlying entity can be an asset, index or interest rate and is often simply called the underlying. There are four types of derivative products: options, futures, forward, swaps. In this presentation, we'll understand options. Options are financial derivatives that give buyer the right but not the obligation to buy or sell an underlying asset at an agreed price and date. There are two types of option contracts: call option and put option. We'll understand both of them. Before that, let me tell you that agriculture traders are the first to go for the option contract so that they can be benefited from price change when demand and supply changes and save themselves from loss. Moreover, options are the most traded derivatives now. So now we'll understand call option and put option with the help of an example. First we go with the call options. Call option gives the buyer the right but not the obligation to buy the underlying asset at the agreed price on or before the agreed date. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Let's assume Jack is willing to buy a land from Tim whose market price is $10 million. There's a news that government is planning to build an airport near this land, and if government makes the decision to build the airport, the price of this land will increase. Hence, Jack wants to buy this at a current market price of $10 million. And when the price of land will increase, he will sell the land at profit. But Jack also knows that there is a risk, as if government decided not to build the airport, then his money will get stuck in the land deal. So Jack decided to come in the option contract with Tim by giving him $50,000 as token money, which is also known as option price or option premium. As per this contract, Jack will buy this land after 3 months, but as the option buyer, he has the right but not the obligation to buy the land. Hence, if government decided not to build the airport, then Jack has the option to not to buy the land, and in this case, Tim can keep the option price, the token money, with him. Now next is put option. A put option gives the buyer the right but not the obligation to sell the underlying asset at the agreed price on or before the agreed date. For example, let's assume Jenny is the owner of the milk farm whose market price is $5 million. In past few months, she has noticed that due to much usage of packet milk, the sales of her farm's milk is dropping, and there is the possibility that she has to shut her dairy business. Moreover, she knows that at that time the price of her dairy farm will drop. And keeping this in mind, Jenny is willing to sell her dairy farm at current market price, that is $5 million. But she also knows that there is the possibility that people stop liking the packet milk and the sales of her dairy farm's milk will rise. So keeping both the risk in mind, Jenny decided to enter into the put option contract with Rose at $20,000 option premium. And as per the contract, Jenny will sell her farm to Rose after 6 months at $5 million. But as the put option buyer, she has the right but not the obligation to sell her farm. And after 6 months, if Jenny decides to sell her farm, then Rose will have to buy the farm. But if Jenny decides not to sell the farm, then Rose can keep the option premium of $20,000 with her. By this, we come to the end of the presentation on options, the derivative product. Thank you and have a nice time.